everybody, I'm your host Springpack. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Snap-on Talon Grip Long Nose Slip Joint Pliers, part number LN47AC Foxtrot. Some of you might remember these pliers as the pliers that blew up on TikTok for the fact that they can pick up a coin. Now, I have never actually tried to do this, just because I like to use my tools as tools and not necessarily as toys, and apparently you could pick it up from the side of a nickel or a quarter or penny or whatever have you. I can't do it personally, but it might just be a skill issue on that factoid. But that's not why I bought these pliers. 2 years ago, a coworker of mine handed me a pair of pliers when I asked for some needle noses, and I was just blown away by how easily I was able to do what I was doing. I can't even remember what the heck it was, but I just looked at him and was like, how much you pay for those bad boys? And I think at the time he said 65 or 70 bucks. I got mine the next time the Snap-on dealer showed up. 70 bucks out the door. This is the 9-inch version. There are several other sizes that Snap-on offers right now, and I do own other Talon Grip pliers as well as the line has expanded, but this was my first one, and then this is my go-to one. And you could tell just by looking at it, after 2 years of service in a heavy-duty diesel shop, I also work on base automotive and heavy equipment as well. It is just held up great. These handles haven't been damaged too much. You can see a little bit of scarring going on down there, but you know, all the brake clean, all the oil, all the acetone, it's just taking it like an absolute champ. The little rivet going through the slip joint itself has held up great. A little gritty from stuff in there. I don't know if you guys can hear that on the camera, but it just still rocks and rolls. I absolutely love the 3 positions of this plier. Anytime you need to get a little, you know, more of a bite, like a bigger bite, or if you need a big bite on something, it's ready to go. And you could see the serrations have held up absolutely great over the time I've had it. You could see some damaging going on up here, or that might just be a little bit of schmew left over that I haven't cleaned out because I am a slob with my tools. But yeah, she is just done absolutely great. You could see right there in the big teeth, still looking great. Got a little bit of scarring going on down there, but nothing insane. I haven't warrantied these. I have never had an issue with concern of this thing being broken or falling apart on me. It is absolutely held up fantastic in the 2 years I've had it. The price that I paid for them, it has paid for itself. And I don't know if it's just the wonderful market and the wonderful economy that we're in nowadays, but check out on Snap-on's website. It's actually more now. It's, I want to say 71, 75 or something like that. I'll try to put something up on the screen to give you guys an idea of what Snap-on wants on their website. But yeah, out the door, 70 bucks is what I paid for this little bad boy, and she has paid for herself time and time again. I'm not trying to fanboy on these things, but second to a set of locking pliers, these are my go-to. These are my favorite pliers to use. Anytime I need a pair of pliers, these are generally the ones I reach for. And once I realize that I'm in too tight of a spot to use these bad boys, I break out the smaller version. Leave me a comment down below if you guys want to see a review on these ones as well. And just a fair warning, they're pretty identical. But I digress. Snap-on, absolutely 10 out of 10 on this. The only gripe I'd really have with this is the price point, but after owning it for as long as I've had and the kind of abuse I've put it through, that gripe kind of goes away just a little bit. It's almost like the whole mentality of buy once, cry once, even though I'm a big proponent of start cheap and then figure out what works from there. And that's why I've got a lot of Harbor Freight tools that are still my go-tos as a professional. But that's a whole nother discussion for a whole nother video. Lastly, talking about cool things with this plier, one thing I really love, and I know you guys don't have field vision with watching this video, so if you know anybody that's got a pair of these, or if you got a Snap-on dealer, grab a set and try this out. So these teeth come off looking super sharp and super damaging, but honestly, it's got a really good, I feel like saying force feedback is the wrong thing to say, but you get a lot of really good input and feel when you're trying to, you know, reach and grab something. And if you're trying not to mar it up and scratch it up and damage it up pretty good, you get a good kind of feel for it. One thing I use these pliers for every single time is that I see them is Mac MP8 and Volvo D13 fuel filter sensors. The little round, like, they're not a push lock, they're like weather pack, but they're round and you turn. I'll put a picture up here. Regardless, they get full of dirt, they get full of dust, and they're just, or the last guy put them on way too tight, and they're just a bear to release. And Volvo Mac loves using these suckers. So I break out these bad boys, and I don't damage them, I don't go too tight, I don't break them, I just get a nice little grip and then turn, release. It's amazing the kind of little feedback you guys get, or you get in the handle of these things, and you can stop from damaging stuff. But other than that, I mean, if you really want to rip on it, this thing will get in there, bite, and rip. I have destroyed things with these pliers, so fair warning on that thing. But that's another cool little factoid I love about these pliers. In conclusion, if I was to give this tool a rating 1 to 10, 1 being worst tool in the world and 10 being God's gift to earth when it comes to tools, I have to give these a 10 out of 10. And I'm not a Snap-on fanboy, but they knocked it out of the park with these. 10 out of 10, amazing pliers. And in my humble bumble opinion, I think they're worth the price point. As the price goes up, I might disagree with it on that, but you know what? They've paid for themselves time and time again and been absolutely amazing pliers to use. And one last thing I want to say before I end this video. This review was actually chosen by my subscribers on the community side of my YouTube page. If you guys are interested in voting whenever I put up a poll to see what kind of tool you guys want to see reviewed next, I'll pick 4 tools that I own that I haven't reviewed yet. Go ahead and vote for it. You know, who knows? The one that you've been wanting to see a review on of real world, after all the abuse that I put it through and what I think about it and how it works out. You know, who knows? You guys can pick that out and I'll do a review on it. So definitely check that out. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was entertaining for you. Please like it if you liked it, dislike if you didn't like it. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Please consider subscribing. It really helps me out. I do other videos on this channel of maintenance and repair of big vehicles, small vehicles, and medium-sized vehicles, as well as I do tool reviews and random automotive adventures whenever I possibly can. Please check out my other videos. Hope you guys enjoy them, and subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks. Y'all have a good one.